So here's a video of my new client on her first time visit today. She's coming in with previously colored hair that's never been relaxed before. So she wants to get a virgin relaxer, semi-permanent color, and a pixie cut. Let's dive in. So I've already applied a protective base to her scalp and the relaxer to the uncolored new growth area. And now I'm just working it through to the mid-shaft and ends. And I'm only going to allow the relaxer to process a few minutes because the area of the hair where she had the previous hair color is going to break down pretty quickly because of the hair's porosity. So once that processes, I'll take her to the shampoo bowl and shampoo, condition her really good, and process her color. So here are the lovely results I got after processing my client's color and her treatment. And I did do a pre-cut before molding her down and putting her under the dryer to get rid of some of the hair I knew I wouldn't be needing for this pixie cut. So the first thing I'm going to do with this cut is section off the area of the hair where I plan to begin my cut at, which is going to be her perimeter, and then from there I'll work my way towards the interior of the haircut. I like to add a little oil to my client's hair also before I start their haircut. It just makes it less messy for me. I don't like hair just flying all over the place, so what I like to use is my Crystal Velvet Smoothing Serum. I'll just add a drop to my hands and rub it through their hair as you see me doing right here. And I do that before I start every cut. So I'm just gonna comb the hair down at natural fall. And I want to create a nice detailed outline of her hairstyle, beginning from her sideburn all the way around to the ear, through the nape area, and around to the other sideburn. So what I'm gonna do is use my outliner trimmers to create that look and give her that sharp, crisp, and detailed lineup that I know will really make this hairstyle, really make this pixie pop. Motivation. So now that I've created that nice detailed outlining, I want to go in and start sectioning for my actual haircut. What I like to do is use the eyebrow as my reference point for how much hair I'm gonna part out of the perimeter to section off for my haircut. So I'm gonna start the parting for my sectioning from mid-brow all the way around to mid-brow to complement the hairstyle and her face shape. Now, where you may choose to start your parting is completely up to your own judgment and creativity. So I'm using a 3-inch guard with an open blade, and that's going to remove just the right amount of hair for me for this particular haircut. As you can see, I'm working my way around the entire perimeter of the hair. The end goal for me is to finish with a symmetric cut from one side of the head all the way to the other side of the head. So I'm gonna work my way on around and let you guys see how I finish what's left of this part of the haircut. Okay, I'm back. And so now that we finished the clipper portion, her nape and her perimeter is laying smoothly just like we want it. Now I'm going to use my shears and I'm going into the interior of her hair and really defining this cut. I'm starting off with my thinning shears. So this will not be a blended cut. This will actually be more of an undercut. As you remember, I went in with the clippers and removed a lot of the weight from around the sides and the nape. So what I'm doing now is I'm going in and pulling the hair at a 90-degree angle, and I'm using my thinning shears to remove some of the weight in her crown and fringe areas and to create some texture. Like I said, she's a little fine and thin, so that extra texture is going to give her the illusion of fullness. Once I finish with this portion of the cut, I'm gonna go in with my regular shears and really define the undercut. And yes, there are levels to this thing called hair cutting. As you can see, I've already combined 4 different cutting techniques and tools to create this look. Now, when I'm finished, you will be able to see how they all flow together. So now let's proceed on to the very last step, which is the hairstyling portion, the fun part. So I've got the cut out the way, the foundation is laid, and as you can see, I've already started going in with my flat iron, and I'm just doing some on base curls in her crown area with my 1/2 inch flat iron. And this is pretty much going to be my styling tool of choice throughout this entire hairstyle. Now, as I get closer to her nape area, I may go in with my smaller flat iron or my Marcel's to just create a little bit more detail in those shorter areas. But for the most part, this will be the styling tool that I'm going to use throughout the entire haircut. Now, I'll use my flat irons when I want to create a style that has a soft, natural look versus my Marcel irons. Now, the Marcel curls tend to last longer, but the curls will be more textured. And for certain hairstyles, that's perfect. But for this particular client and style, I want to create the appeal of softness throughout the entire look. And you'll get a chance to see exactly what I mean. I'm actually wrapping up right now, finishing the last few curls. And I mean, this cut and color is popping. It's giving what it's supposed to give. I'm in love with what I've just done for her, and I know she's gonna love it as well. And you know, it really is a short hair for me. I mean, I get inspired every time I do a new cut color combo on a client. I see something that I want done on my own head. I mean, it's addictive, it's fun, it's sexy, it's vacation hair, it's business. It transitions well from the office to happy hour. I mean, there's never a time or a season that a shortcut or a nice hair color is not in style. And that's what I love about it. It's always a go-to look. So as we come to a close, you guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram at TrueStylist. So the big reveal, yes, she loves it.